Ragazzi, riprendiamo Dragon Age. Ciao a tutti. Proviamo a fare l'altra parte. Magari
I am ready.
è un pochino meno impegnativa.
Why are we always attracting danger? I suppose violence is a solution. Sometimes you
Bene.
but may her preserve.
Bravi ragazzuoli. Potrei anche provare tipo quei pastrocchi lì, magari per i draghi intendo. Allora, vediamo un po' la mappa. Va. Vedi c'è un altro stanzone, forse. Qui si torna alla civiltà. Vediamo un'occhiata un attimo, poi torniamo indietro.
Trap. Right ahead.
Me la dice. Via, via, via.
Yes. Yes. Of course. Too much.
Non morire, morirà, non morire.
As you like.
Aia. Ah, c'è uno stronzo di mago.
Yeah.
Going.
Aia. Ai 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 ai.
And I'm off.
Scarpe.
All right, I'm game. That won't stop me.
Non mancarlo, dai. Abbiamo faticato, abbiamo faticato.
I'll do it.
Ma no.
What do you wish of me? I shall.
Blast!
So dov'è che erano sti qua prima? Era rimasto nascosto lì, non ho mica capito. Boh. Allora, io sono uscito da lì. Cazzarola stiamo andando? C'è una missione.
Stop! You will go no further! You do not have the right to demand my name.
Addirittura.
You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more. You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here?
Ok.
I am Father Colgrim, leader and guide to the disciples of Andraste. Kill us, and you will face Andraste. She will smell our blood, and the blood of her children on you, and her wrath will be great. The urn? The urn is nothing but a relic of the past. The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine. Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have?
Infatti noi siamo le scene, non è che...
They are still within this temple, but why do we need ashes when we serve the risen Andraste in all her glory? So, you are after the ashes? Perhaps there is a way for you to make up for your desecration of our home and temple? Perhaps, through Andraste's mercy, her greatest enemy will become her greatest champion.
Vabbè, proviamo a trovare un'intesa.
The ashes you seek reside atop this mountain, watched by an immortal guardian who refuses to accept the truth of the risen lady. Now the ashes prevent Holy Andraste from fully realizing her new form. They are a remnant of her past incarnation, and she cannot move on as long as they exist. The beloved needs to reclaim the ashes, to make them her own again. All it would take is a drop of her blood. Blood carries power, strength, knowledge, Through it, all the power that is held in the ashes will be returned
No, così non si
to
può.
Our Lady. The Guardian has foiled all our attempts to reach the urn. He keeps what power remains from the true Andraste. He knows the disciples, and we cannot touch him, for he draws his strength from the ashes themselves. But you could deliver Our Lady what is rightfully hers.
I could just imagine the Grand Cleric if she were here. Her head would explode, I kid you not.
What is this talk of blood and power? And he thinks Andraste is reborn. It is preposterous. I do not like this.
The rewards for performing such a service would be great indeed. You will gain the right to the power of the dragon, the power of risen Andraste herself. The task is simple. I give you a vial of the holy Andraste's blood, and you empty the vial into the ashes. Whatever magic was held in the ashes will be undone, and our great lady will be freed from the shackles of her past life!
I don't know if I like the idea of us helping this Colgrim.
Once that is done, you will have earned your place as our honored brother.
No, perché altrimenti... infatti, ma io bisogna cenere però non...
You only need a small pinch for that. The rest of the power contained in the ashes must be returned to Andraste. Take this. The blood of the dragon. You know what you must do.
If we succeed, Colgrim and his fellows will be indebted to you. That puts you in a very advantageous position.
Ooh, bad idea. Remember the last time you had to drink blood? Only worse. I'm just going to assume you have something amazing and tricky up your sleeve.
Now, I shall beseech the holy Andraste to let you pass safely into the inner sanctum.
Proviamo, dai, proviamo così. C'è qualcosa qua in giro. Devo andare di qua. Cima della montagna. Sarà uno scontro durissimo sicuramente, questo guardiano sarà un boss di quelli forti. Ci vuole. Contro un drago del genere abbiamo ben poche speranze.
A high dragon is not a joke. We best be careful. Real careful.
Non parlano. Lì cosa c'è? Guarda qua.
Right away.
pray you, stay your wrath. I bring before you your champion, who will fall upon your enemies as a cleansing flame, paving the way for your glory.
Andraste in persona.
Beloved Andraste, O holy Andraste, we praise your name. I have spoken to the beloved Andraste. She will let you pass. We await your triumphant return.
Roma.
Go! Show yourself to be Andraste's true champion.
La prova.
What is this place? It's different from the rest of the ruins.
I shall.
I bid you welcome, Pilgrim. I am the Guardian, the protector of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I have waited years for this. You are the first to arrive in a very long time. It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea. I do not know, and I do not question. When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take up the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did this, unwavering, joyful in their appointed task. But now they have lost their way. They have forgotten Andraste and their promise. No, our Andraste has gone to the Maker's side. She will not return. The dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent Maker and his silent Andraste. A true believer would not require audacious displays of power. You already know that the urn contains the remains of the prophet Andraste. What else is there to tell? You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy. It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not... Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others. You abandoned your father and mother, leaving them in the hands of Rendon Howe, knowing he would show no mercy. Do you think you failed your parents?
No.
Then you do not dwell on past mistakes. Neither yours, nor someone else's.
It's easy for others to judge what you've done in hindsight, but it doesn't make it any better.
One wonders what this Guardian's purpose is. Be wary of his traps.
What's past is past. Why bring it up and open old wounds?
And what of those that follow you? Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him?
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better. If I just had the chance, maybe I...
And you? Why do you say the Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left? He spoke only to Andraste. Do you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Orlais you were someone. In Lothering, you feared you would lose yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear. When your brothers and sisters of the cloister criticized you for what you professed, you were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
And you, Morrigan, Flemeth's daughter, what?
Begone, spirit. I will not play your games.
I will respect your wishes. The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
Morrigan, grande resistenza mentale, eh? L'ha fregato.
On my way.
Primi figli del creatore. Non c'è più niente.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak? The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak? That is not of what I speak.
Non sono facili questi. Chissà cos'era però, boh.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak? Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
Un sogno.
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
Questo ha funzionato.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
Della vendetta.
Yes, my husband Hissarion would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak? I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Della morte, o del freddo o della morte, boh.
That is not of what I speak.
Cazzo.
All right.
Conova.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
Montagna.
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Della gelosia.
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamori, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Della fame.
Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Cather, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
She wields the broken sword, and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak? She wields the broken sword, and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
Della pietà.
Yes, I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering, and mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
Cazzo, peccato. Fatti tutti tranne due.
My dearest child.
Là.
You know that I am gone, and all your prayers and wishes will not bring me back. Pup, I know you miss me, but my death and my life no longer have a hold on you. This is how it should be. Set your eyes on the horizon. Do not look back, and do not falter. You have such a long road ahead of you, and you must be prepared. And so I leave this in your hands. I know you will do great things with it.
Riflesso. Alistair manca un elmo. Vabbè, ti do. Ci sono le nostre copie. Devo far fuori prima, raga. Fottuto, mi sa. Già.
Hurry.
Piastro.
Another battle I
Ai ai ai. Proviamo, va. Con qualche minuto di tempo. È una sfida difficile perché siamo uguali. come non utilizzare un piastrone.
Done.
An order.
Lister ce la fa, questo dove? Sì, va bene, quello che stai facendo. Ok. Non morire,
Yes! On my way. Oh, you a funny one, you are! Defend yourself!
Forza, forza.
New tactic. Bite ankle.
Ma come ha fatto a morire così, dai? Che grande.
Maker's breath! Let's make this quick! Is that all you've got? I'm hurt. I need help.
È più forte di me, cazzo.
Help! Let's end this!
Ai ai ai. Porca puttana. Signor. Niente, dai. Andremo avanti la prossima volta. Vi saluto qua. E al prossimo scontro. Ciao ragazzi.